The war in Gaza should end. It is now essentially a genocide by Israel over the Palestinian people. The war needs to be ended in some form or another. As Congressman Ron Paul said long ago, the U.S. should not be supporting any of these oligarchies or regimes or taking sides in any of these wars. We need more peace in the world. The U.S. can't afford it, and we're bankrupting ourselves. As he said long ago, we don't need this, and we can't afford it. When either Donald Trump or Bobby Kennedy Jr. wins the election in November this year, whoever wins, I think it's going to be one of those two, they need to come up with peace deals in the Gaza Strip and in the Ukraine. They need to end both of these wars quickly. They need massive peace settlements and peace deals to get out of both of these wars in Gaza and the Ukraine. They both need to be stopped. They need peace deals in these areas. It also is another reason why we need alternative energy, and the U.S. government needs to keep developing it here at home. Let's face it, the only reason our government and the president cares about the Middle East is basically because of oil. It's the 1,000-pound elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. It's the reason we've cared about the Middle East for roughly 100 years. It's phony, and that's the reality of it. It's also evidence that we need public financing of political campaigns, especially at the federal level. Let's also face it, all these lobbies like Israel, and it's not just them, everybody has a lobby, and they've got the whole federal political system bought off, including Congress and the president. The money controls the system, and we need to get the money either better regulated or booted out. Let's also face it, or you could come to this conclusion, a lot of the reason there's all these wars in the last 30 to 40 years that the U.S. gets involved in is because of the interests, money, like Israel, that controls the political process, and there's many of them. They are one of a list of people that have control over our government when it comes to war and business and special interest lobbies. They run the system. We need to get the money out. Through that, you would probably have a lot less war. Thank you for your time. I upload my videos on Wednesdays. Please make a note that my next video is entitled Anti-War Protesters Are Right, but there's more to it. I agree with a lot of what they're saying in general. However, I don't agree with all the tactics. I actually think some of the tactics are hurting their cause. It's free to subscribe.